Hi, and welcome to Encouragement for Entrepreneurs. Today, I'm going to talk about a couple of things that employees really hate from bosses. These are morale killers. I'll start with the first one I'll use it in a story. Netflix has a vacation policy, and the vacation policy that Netflix has is that you can take whatever vacation you want, whenever you want, as long as there's two conditions that are met. Number one, don't leave your team hanging, and number two, you have to get your work done. And they asked the CEO of Netflix if anybody takes advantage of the policy. How many people just overuse it, just use it in the wrong way? And he said 2%. He also said, but we don't make rules for the 100% based on the 2% that misuse it. And I hate that. I hate that sometimes bosses, because they're lazy and don't want to have specific conversation with specific people, will address the whole team and talk about things that only a couple of people are doing for everybody. Pastors do it sometimes when they talk about maybe somebody's dress to the whole church when there's a problem with one person. When there's a problem with one person gossiping and they talk to everybody about it. When there's somebody in business, in the business world, there's somebody that has turned in their workers report or their expense statement and they haven't done it the right way, so they address everybody when they want to address one person. So the person, what happens if you're an employee, you sit back and you're like, is it me? Are they talking about me? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? So you question all these things in your mind because they're making rules and for the 100% based on the 2% that misuse the policy. This kills morale. The second thing that kills morale is when you have, and I'm going to thank my brother for pointing this out because I've seen it not only in the business world, I've seen it in church world, is when you having to make some cuts. For example, you having to make some cuts. Budget is a little inflated. You have to make some cuts. So you look at all your employees and all the different branches of your organization and all the different departments, and you say, well, we have to cut 5%, or we have to cut X amount of dollars from next year's budget. So what you do is every department is going to take a 5% cut. That's a dumb idea because not every department produces the same way. Not every department is as equally important as another department. That's a dumb idea. That's a lazy idea that employees do. So if you want to kill morale, follow those two tips. If you don't want to kill morale, talk specifically to people who are having issues. And number two, treat everybody fairly, but don't treat everybody the same. This was encouragement for entrepreneurs. If this video was helpful, share with entrepreneur, encourage that person in their entrepreneurship journey. Subscribe, make some comments, give us some ideas. We're here to help you. This has been encouragement for entrepreneurs.